It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. So before tonight ends, I gotta post two, post two, post two, post two, post two, post two.
Hi everyone. Thanks for coming back to the channel. So today I just have on my, Army for t-shirt because I'm a survivor, cult survivor. Yeah. So I just wanted to make a video. I thought it was pretty special that today is actually the same date last year, June 18th, that I recorded my first video. I didn't post it until July 4th, but this is the day that I recorded it. And I procrastinated and went ahead and posted it July 4th, and I'm so glad I did. Yeah, and here I am a year later, and I'm making another video for you guys. So, yeah, just a little update. Hope you got a chance to see my last video, Sexualized by JW Elders, Ostracized at 16. Yeah, so when I post that video, it was pre-recorded. I had recorded it for about a week. But in between that time, between me recording it and me posting it, I actually had an uncle that passed away, my dad's brother, and he was a JW. And I actually had planned to post it that Thursday night, but I went ahead and just posted it that Friday. Um, and it was just a couple of days after my uncle passing. So I'm seeing that a lot of people that I used to know from my old congregation and from other congregations in my hometown that I used to know, and I'm really glad that they're finding me. But it also makes me think how many other people may be still watching my videos. And some may wonder, wow, how could she post a video like this and her uncle just passed away? I'll tell you why. Because Jehovah's Witnesses, that governing body, that propaganda, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop for mourning. It goes harder. So I have to go harder too. It doesn't stop for pandemics, racism, whatever you name it. It doesn't stop. It goes harder. It sinks people in deeper and make them believe harder that this is the so-called truth, and it's just not. So I felt it was necessary that I continue with my activism. I had, I had already recorded the video. I was excited about posting it on a date that I, had in mind to post it, and I had to still post it. You know, um, there's people out there that still need help, waking up, healing, and again, that's my whole purpose in making these videos, because I want to be a part of that process. I want to help people wake up. I want to be a part of the process of helping people heal, because I know that these YouTube videos that the different ones in the community have made have tremendously helped me in my journey and waking up. So I want to be able to do that same thing. Now, I did see my family with my uncle passing, and I went to my parents' house, and I do keep in contact with my dad. I make sure I call and check up on him. You know, um, we have a cool relationship, not as close as, of course, as I would want it to be. Um, this religion, along with some things, has really caused a strain, but it's better than the relationship that I have with my mom, which is just almost non-existent. That was really my first time seeing her or talking to her in several months. Um, yeah. So I heard, I assumed that she had possibly seen the video of my recorded call of her and maybe the videos that came after. So I was a little bit apprehensive about going to visit them, but I felt like I had to do it, you know. And I know that that was an occasion that was acceptable um, for my mom and everything. It wouldn't bother her conscience or anything to see me at that time. And I'll get into that in a minute. But I went over, and uh, You know, my aunt was there, you know, my grandma, everybody in the family was there, and it was good. It was good to see everybody. It was hugs and kisses, and it felt really nice. For my one aunt, you know, it's just like she didn't want to let me go, and she told me that she missed me, and I'm right here in town. I'm right here in town, but just because I no longer believe in the Jehovah's Witness faith, you don't want to have any dealings with me. You don't. I'm I'm dead to you. I'm basically, you know, I'm not your niece anymore. I I made my decision, as you guys say, made my decision, which I made a healthy one, not to be misled by 8 men in Warwick. You should do the same. You should think for yourself, you know. But it was interesting to me, you know, um, seeing my family and the fact that, you know, there was kisses and hugs, you know, from some of the same family members that I can't get to answer the phone or return a text message, you know, which I don't just keep bugging nobody. I mean, I'm gonna leave you alone, you know. But now since we have a death in the family, you think it's okay. And it's just like kind of cheesy to me because it's like kind of fake. It's not real. I know that it's so conditional. You only feel like it's okay to show me love in this circumstance, in these circumstances because of the occasion. And it says it. It says it right here. In all you have to do is go to jw.org, type in how to treat a disfellowship person, and it'll bring up just how to treat a disfellowship person. And again, I'm not disfellowshipped. I disassociated because I don't want to be a part of that. You know, like somebody about to get fired and you'd be like, no, I quit. That's what happened. I quit. I don't wanna be a part of that at all. So thanks. But yeah. So like all you have to do is type in how to treat a disfellowship person and this stuff just comes up. So it's just saying like stop keeping in company with anyone, call it a brother who is sexually immoral or a greedy person or an idolater or a reviler or drunkard or an extortioner, not even eating with such a man. And they bring out the scripture, 1 Corinthians 5:11, regarding everyone who does not, and don't ask me what that scripture say because it probably don't even have nothing to do with what they saying. But and see, that's the thing. They just be throwing out scriptures, cherry picking. I mean, I was laughing at some of this stuff when I was looking at it the other day. I looked at the scripture and I just was not laughing. It had nothing. It had nothing to do with what this was talking about right here. I mean, just nothing. Um, but it says, regarding everyone who does not remain in the teaching of the Christ. See, they think that what they have is the teaching of the Christ. We read, do not receive him into your homes or say a greeting to him. For the one who says a greeting to him is a sharer in his wicked works. Then they have 2 John 9:11. I don't know if that matches that at all. Probably not. Um, so then they're bringing out their own stuff back to light, saying the Watchtower September 15th, 1981, page 25 stated, a simple hello to someone can be the first step that develops into a conversation and maybe even a friendship. Would we want to take that first step with a disfellowship person? Ooh. Okay. Is strict avoidance really necessary? Is what they go on to say. Yes, for several reasons. First, it is a matter of loyalty to Jehovah, God, and His Word. We obey Jehovah, not only when it is convenient, but also when doing so presents real challenges. Love for God moves us to obey all His commandments, recognizing that He is just and loving, and that His laws promote the greatest good. Let me see, I don't want to read all of this. It's saying, second, withdrawing from an unrepentant wrongdoer protects us and the rest of the congregation, yada, yada, yada. Third, our firm stand for Bible principles may even benefit the disfellowship one, basically blackmail. That's what they're saying. Blackmail them so they can come on back. Then they go on to say in the article, what if a relative is disfellowship? And it says, in such a case, the close bond between family members can pose a real test of loyalty. How should we treat a disfellowship relative? We cannot here cover every situation that may arise, but let us focus on two basic ones. Of course, we can't cover every situation that arises. Why should we be looking to you to cover any of them? Why should we even be listening to you when you're talking about not talking to our family? Are you for real? In some instances, the disfellowship family member may be still living in the same household. Okay, so it's talking about the family member living in the same household, and since his disfellowship does not sever the family ties, normal day-to-day family activities and dealings may continue. May continue. They telling us that they may continue. And you talking about somebody that's still living in the house, obviously a minor child, or even if they're not, you got to tell me that normal day-to-day activity may continue. It may continue. Just go to Watchtower and they'll tell you if it may continue or not. If you may continue talking to your disfellowship, your kicked out of the religion loved one that's living in your home. Just type it in, just like a Google search, but no, not Google, jw.org. Make sure you type it in there, and it'll bring it right up. What you're asking for, or maybe not, depending on what it is. But this right here, they got you. How to treat a disfellowship loved one, they got you. All right. For example, the disfellowship one is present. He will not participate when the family gets together for family worship. And then it says if it's a minor child, the parents are still responsible to instruct and discipline him. Oh, really? Hence, loving parents may arrange to conduct a Bible study with the child. Then it says, this is the part. This is where my visit to my family's house comes in. Okay. In other cases, the disfellowship relative may be living outside the immediate family circle at home. Although there might be a need for limited contact on some rare occasion to care for a necessary family matter, any such contact should be kept to a minimum. Loyal Christian family members do not look for excuses to have dealings with a disfellowship relative not living at home. Rather, loyalty to Jehovah and his organization moves them to uphold the spiritual arrangement of disfellowshipping. Their loyal course has the best interest of the wrongdoer at heart and may help to benefit from the discipline received. It may help him to benefit from the discipline received. Okay, so yeah, like I said, you just type it in and there you go, how to treat a disfellowship loved one. So yeah, when I go see my family and I have all of these kisses and hugs, feels nice, but it's kind of rolling off me because it's like, that's not real. Because as soon as I leave here and, y'all have mourned a little bit, you ain't gonna talk to me. I'm the dangerous apostate in the family, right? It's crazy. You following these man-made rules. Family matter, huh? You can talk to me then. And that's not even the only occasion. There was another occasion where, you know, um, a while back I called my mom, and this was, I believe this may have been before I had disassociated. Maybe not. Either way, I called my mom um, because we had locked the keys in the car or something. And, I called my mom, because that's my mom. She lives right here in town. Why not call her? Y'all got AAA? Just to see if she got AAA. No, we don't have AAA, but wait, where are you at? I can come where you at. I'll pay for the Papa Lock people. She ready to come. She want to see the kids. I got the kids with me. It's an emergency. This is her excuse to see me and to deal with me. And she came. And she was glad to see the kids, and she was glad to wait with us, and wanted to pay for, the pop lock people and everything, you know. And I appreciate my mom because she's always just been there for me to help me and whatever I needed. She really just always had my back until I stopped believing in her religion and gave her no hope that I would ever return, you know, But that incident right there, she helped me, and then that next weekend, I gave her a call, and she's like, hey, little girl. And I'm like, hey, Ma, what you doing? And she's like, you at work? I'm like, oh, okay, on a Saturday, just talking small talk a little bit. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll let you get back to work. All right, little girl, because I'm not supposed to be talking to you. What? And that's what I said. What? I just seen you last week. You came and helped us, and now you telling me this. And then I just got to the point where I'm just like, you know what? You got it, Mom. And it's been like that for several months now. Like, I don't go back and forth with my mom. I don't have those conversations. I don't have so many conversations with my mom, just going back and forth and trying to debate and this and that. And I just don't do it no more. I just don't talk to her. I'm tired of her telling me, she can't talk to me and just going back and forth. Like, that's abuse. And I'm not doing it. Let me help you out. Go ahead and follow your religious rules. I don't want to bother your conscience at all or nothing like that. I won't call you for anything. And yeah, we'll just keep it like that. And that's sad. It has to come to that point, but that's where we at right now. And, I saw her around the time my uncle died, and that's been it. I ain't talked to her since then, nothing like that. And just goes to prove my point. All you got to do is go to jw.org and they'll tell them exactly how to act. And I'm not with that. So again, that's why I put up my video just a couple of days after my uncle had passed, because the activism must continue, because they don't stop. They go harder. They go harder when someone dies. I don't have all the answers, but that ain't the answer. There's no way on earth that I'm going to believe that they're going to lead me to all my loved ones if I just continue to follow this religion when it's terribly flawed. It's terribly flawed. They've been wrong too many times. They done paid out too much money on child abuse cases that they mishandled and not even telling the members about this money. I don't trust them. I don't trust them for nothing. So they cannot be trusted. And yeah, they capitalize on death. That's how they get people. When they missing their loved ones, they give them this paradise hope, and you're gonna see your resurrected loved ones. But I gotta go through all these hoops and everything else. I don't even know what to call it just to get there. Just I gotta follow y'all, which is really some BS. No, don't want to do it, and I don't want to be there with y'all either, because y'all crazy. So I'm just saying. Anyway, um, yeah, there's more I can say, but you know what? I'm gonna end this right here, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Like, share, subscribe.